guest tonight is from Generation X. Please make note of his very appropriate tie and help me welcome out Ryan Peacock. There's a peacock on it in case you can't see. As a teacher of 10 years, he has had a positive impact on hundreds of students, teaching them to appreciate the written word and the country they live in. As a former journalist and editor of Mountain West Turf magazine, he has contributed to one of our country's greatest freedoms, the freedom of the press. He says of all the jobs he's ever had, he loves being a teacher the most because he gets to watch students learn and progress and gets to be there for their aha moments. His 10 kids are lucky to have him as a father, and Tooele City is lucky to have him as a role model for its youth.
You ready? What 3 characteristics are a must for Miss Tooele City, and how do you meet those criteria?
Miss Tooele City has to have confidence in herself because children everywhere and students everywhere will be watching her and learning from her. She has to be brave enough to talk in front of lots of people and brave enough to hold her tongue if someone insults her or disagrees with her on something. So she has to be brave for those reasons. And she has to be friendly because it's hard to talk to a bunch of people if you're constantly complaining about how stupid they are. I meet those criteria because I am brave enough and confident enough to come out here and talk to all these people, even though I am currently trembling. And I'm friendly because not only do I work in a clothing store where I have to deal with people on a regular basis, but I just find people incredibly interesting because everybody's different, so everybody has a different view of things.
You have written articles for the Transcript Bulletin. What has been your favorite article and why?
My favorite article that I've ever written is called "Don't Cancel Someone Else's Cake Order Because You're on a Diet." Basically, last year, I noticed on St. Patrick's Day, not very many people wore green, and those who did wear green but tried to pinch those people who weren't were getting yelled at for celebrating the way they've been taught to celebrate. So I ranted about that, saying that life is full of horrible things, but so we should take the times, as many times as we can, to celebrate anything whenever we can, because you don't know when you'll be able to again. So if a grown man wants to wear a pumpkin suit on Halloween, let him. Who cares if he's 30-something?